like 21, it's a knife. Bust a left, I got drunk and took a right. I'm so high, you fuck with me, I'll take your life. And then take your life, bring you back to fuck her twice. Ay. I'm in the cut, oh yeah, she wanna fuck, oh yeah, that little bitch cutthroat, yeah, she give me deep throat, yeah, stitch like Lilo, combination no cheat code, yeah, I got the G code, gun gon' sing on glee mode, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, it's kind of more of a story kind of video. It's more like what not to do on fucking shrooms. Again, I'm not really promoting go out do shrooms, but if you're gonna really do any like drug to really like trip and shit, shrooms are probably usually your safest when like not really like kind of substance wise, but also like people aren't really putting weird shit into shrooms. Obviously, I feel like you'll run into more like fake acid than like fake shrooms or some shit, for example. But either way, and also if you do ever do shrooms, try like just smoke weed, don't drink. Again, like I didn't freak out or anything, I actually just slumped out, but like usually like shrooms are like again a pretty big mind altering drug, and whenever you do add in another substance, even like weed, sometimes can give you a bad reaction. Luckily I didn't have a bad reaction, but definitely like now on from like tripping and shit, if I'm gonna trip, I'm gonna try say like mostly sober, you know, maybe just smoke a little, or like, you know, try stay away from drinking while doing shrooms, because again, while you're also on shrooms, you're kind of more gullible to shit, and then you drink, and then you're even more gullible to shit. And luckily, I don't know, whenever I get really fucked up, as long as I'm still like obviously cautious, I can't fucking speak, cautious, fuck, of like my actions and shit, and I'm not like blacked out and shit. Usually I like, the only times I've ever blacked out is obviously off of alcohol and shit, like most people have. I don't know, I haven't really ever taken anything like Xanax or anything like that. Stay away from that shit, because usually, again, that's the shit that people are spiking. But, pretty much, yeah, like, as long as I'm pretty much aware of, like, okay, I'm on a substance, I never do any stupid shit, I still know those, like, the factor of reality. And then also I know if, like, I'm panicking or anything, to try not feed into that energy, you know, it just kind of, like, you're on the substance, and it's, like, almost, like, the same emotion, but it's just, pretty much enhanced. That's what drugs do, they just enhance your fucking emotions by 10, you know, and I kind of realize that, or try to realize that a lot of the time when I'm fucked up. Definitely on shrooms and shit, I'm usually pretty good, or like tripping and shit, I don't know. But I don't know, also like on shroom trips, I don't really ever feel bad. I usually most of the time feel pretty fucking good. But let's get into the fucking story. But pretty much this this story has a lot of like backstory to it, but the little bit that kind of feeds this story, pretty much my friend that I used to hang out with, kind of don't hang out with them because I kind of knew they were kind of bad news and kind of for the fucking streets. But pretty much like I used to kick it with them a lot and shit, because I thought, okay, well, like, I don't know, you kind of like see with some people, you're like, okay, like, that's probably not the best shit you should be doing, but again, not everyone's like fucking perfect type shit. So again, like, I kind of kept my like guard with them and shit, but then at the same time I kind of was like, okay, well, hopefully they're not a complete piece of shit. They ended up being a complete piece of shit, but pretty much they got this hotel room, and like I don't like I they got shrooms and they got alcohol, and then I brought some bud over and shit, and pretty much like I don't know, it's the weirdest combination. Never really hear a lot of people being like, oh hell yeah, let's drink hella and do shrooms, you know, like, so kind of that should have been my first warning that, oh, these people kind of not the best people and kind of have so few issues, few loose bolts. But pretty much, yeah, we're just chilling, and it was weird because there was this chick that I used to fucking work with, and then I don't know, the bitch had hella shit going on. And pretty much, it's like a lot of it's not really my shit to speak on or really publicize, obviously. But pretty much, her boyfriend, she didn't like him, was a piece of shit, or according to her, or some shit. I don't know. She was all over my ass though, and I didn't really fuck with her too much because I kind of knew, okay, this bitch is bad news, type shit. And then also I know, like, if a chick's gonna cheat on her boyfriend and I break up with him, she's most likely gonna cheat on your ass if you guys ever become a thing. So I kind of stay aware of that and kind of be like, okay, you're a hoe, but like, I'll play your ass probably, if it's worth it. But again, like, I don't know, I just kind of like, as long as they won't play me, I won't play them. That's kind of how I am. Like, once I kind of realize, okay, they'll try and make this like a game and shit, I'm like, okay, I'll play. Like, I'll play them if they think they're gonna play me type shit. But either way, this chick's like all over me, and like I remember we drank a little bit, and the dude that my friend was hooking up with, by the way, my friend was a chick, he was like handing out shrooms to me, my friend, and shit, and we're all like kind of like, he's kind of weighing them out, but he doesn't have the scale, so he's kind of eyeballing it, and he's like, I think this is like an eighth, and I just have like a handful of fucking shrooms, and I'm like, this is not an eighth, but I'll fucking just like, I don't know, dome this shit. I'm like, fuck it, because I tripped before. And obviously, I'm not going to take a fuckload of shrooms I'm not comfortable with, but I don't know, the amount I had, I felt comfortable taking, and I was comfortable throughout the whole trip, luckily. But, like, these shrooms started kicking in, and, like, I don't know, for me, like, obviously, I trip a bit off of shrooms, like, obviously, shit, I'm a bit delayed off of it, like, but yada yada, but it's not like I'm seeing unicorn type shit. I just kind of slump out. It's like smoking weed. It's like taking a fat ass dab, but this dab lasts 4 fucking hours, or however long shrooms last. But pretty much, yeah, like, we take these shrooms and they're kicking in, and this chick's all over me, and I'm kind of looking at my friend like, dude, like, get this bitch, I am fucking with her, type shit. But the mixture of alcohol and shrooms, and then also me slumping out on this bed, kind of led to, I luckily not too bad as shit, but yeah, we started obviously kind of like making out all that shit. But I remember, like, we are passed out, then I wake up in the morning at like 8 a.m., 7 a.m. or some shit, I don't know, maybe like 9. But I knew there was gonna be like room service and shit, and the night before it was already fucked because we were not hella loud, but loud enough to one of the employee people that came up and they're like, turn down the music, and I remember just staring at him, like, because I'm tripping and I'm slumped, like, just sleeping on the couch, and like, I don't know, the 2 chicks, like my friend and the other chick, was in the bathroom doing some shit, and like I just remember being like looking at him like, what the fuck, like, dog, I'm trying to sleep, I don't know, like, as somebody, like, I don't know, it just was like, my brain just didn't connect for like a couple like seconds, and then it connected, like, obviously, like, the whole situation and shit. Toned down the music, like, yeah, again, it was just like chill, but I kind of like, when I woke up, kind of got a bad vibe. I was kind of like, I got a Danny Phantom in this situation, I gotta just dip, remove myself, so I ended up just like dehydrated as fuck, nothing in my stomach, probably still tripping off of shrooms, little bit drunk or hungover, I don't know, I just felt like I was not on planet Earth. My brain did not feel in my like head. I was just like, bruh, I just want to go home, I feel like I'm gonna die, so I'm like gathering up my things. And the thing is, I actually don't even think I brought weed. I think I brought my dab rig. So I have like dabs, a rig, and a blowtorch, and like my fucking jacket. And I'm like, trying to make my way out of this hotel. My dumbass, instead of taking the fucking elevator or some shit, I'm like, oh, I'll just take the stairs down. Like any other normal hotel, like the doors are normally unlocked. Well, this one's all fancy dancy or some stupid shit. And each door's fucking locked, or you need like the key cards or whatever. So my dumbass gets fucking locked in the stairwell while dehydrated as fuck, hungry as fuck. Like low key, luckily I'm not a stupid dumbass. And I'm like, okay, we gotta pull through, we gotta like get our bearings. But I definitely was hella out of it, you know. I just was like, fuck this shit. I'm like, this is not how it's like ending. And then also my dumbass was like, oh, I'm gonna kick it with my friend. I don't need to bring my phone with me. So I left my phone in my fucking room. The one time I ever leave my fucking phone, I probably need it the fucking most. And I'm stuck in the stairwell. No phone. No wallet. Like, it just was fucked. But luckily, like, one of the employee people, like, called me probably being, like, I think I was like, fuck, damn it, like, the shit's locked, and one of the employee, like, people came down, like, you good? Like, and I don't blame him, I have a fucking blowtorch and a dab rig and shit hanging out my hoodie, but I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I just gotta, like, leave. He's like, you got a hotel here? I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know, I just was saying whatever the fuck, so this fucker got out of my way, and I could just dip from this hotel. So yeah, I just dipped, went home, and yeah, I kind of realized that shit was bad. Bad idea. Did I hit a couple weeks ago? Yes, I did. Was that a bad idea? Yes, it was. But luckily, did we catch anything? No, we didn't. So luck side on that one. Again, I don't really think the bitch had anything, luckily. But yeah, use a condom, kids. And yeah, to wrap up the story, was it good? No, it wasn't really that good, because to be honest, the bitch just kind of came on my let's put this in a advertising friendly way. So I don't know, this video is probably already gonna be fucking like shadow banned or whatever the fuck. Bitch pretty much came and dipped. Like, I didn't even like bro, like, what the fuck. Like, I kind of hate that whole stereotype of, like, oh, dude's nuts so fast. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, it just, I remember hitting it for, like, dude, tops, like, maybe, like, an hour or, like, yeah, no, like, an hour or, like, 30 minutes for chilling. We're having a decent time. And then, I don't know what this bitch just, like, yeah, came and then was like, I'm a head out, fuck you. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, it's, what can we learn from this story? Do you do shrooms in a good environment? Don't drink while on shrooms. And don't trust a bitch. And definitely don't trust a bitch while you're on shrooms. And luckily, I didn't fuck this bitch while I was on shrooms. Luckily, it was a different day and different time type shit. And I was at least in a sober, cognitive mindset to be like, yes, let's use a fucking condom. Because, God, like, I don't think the bitch was the nastiest bitch in the world. But you can't trust them. Like, they could say they got shit. Or they don't got shit, and then they got shit, you know? Or, like, whatever, vice versa. It's like, fuck that shit. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like, obviously, once you're in a relationship and shit, and you can actually trust the person, yeah, fuck it. But if you're gonna hit it, like, the first time, or whatever, one night stand type shit, yeah, like, fucking shit, like, wrap that shit up. Like, I don't know, at least for the first, like, few, like, until you get to check that shit out, and you know the coast is clear type shit. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's kind of a random ass fucking video, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, I guess. But yeah, yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. I want to try to hit 150 subscribers by the end of this month. We'll have 100, I think, like 48. So we're gonna definitely, hopefully, hit it. Just hit that fucking subscribe button. I want to try, obviously, hit 200 by the end of the year, but we got go in little milestones, obviously. But it'd be definitely dope if we could hit 150 by the end of this month. And we got half a month left. We're definitely gonna hit that shit. But yeah, no, thank you guys for all the support recently. See ya.
My kicks and I break the rim when I duck that shit, blood stain the tip. No shit, got razor blades in my fist. Take your list. Only time I put a blade down.